mix.
We'll start this late for the VOD watchers. I was watching EMEA. Fury at 2-0, starting on attack. They won pistol. We got first big buy rounds.
And it's so far back too, so you can't really jump, break it.
Looks like the eco is clean for sure, considering the money.
Everything right now though is just a distraction. If he can get activated in front B, if he can find a timing somehow,
NRG pick Lotus.
that's Furia's chance to bring this round back.
This is a must-win for NRG. If they lose this, their year is, or at least stage 1 is looking rough.
So I think direct questions abound.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Be the one to take the initiative or play it slowly.
Yeah, and he smokes off Ethan here. That makes Brock have to rotate.
40 seconds left, or a little bit more than that. Paranoia through.
Look at the proactivity on the map
Dude,
right now.
look at these two. They're absolutely sending it.
The Heat's here waiting. And now they push back.
There is only one option for Furia to force B.
Sam gets a kill as the door goes up. 2 members down for Furia.
Yeah, now, I mean, you kind of have to make something happen. You need some magic if you're the side of Furia Prize. We've seen him get a lot of collat kills with that Phantom before. Now, just sitting on a Bulldog.
High low on the other side of the Worm. The dash through on the opposite side of the Flash.
Hey,
that's his
kind of convincing.
Got
Got double armor rebuy, that's it.
Easy. I mean, that opening
Real
pick from
convincing.
Sam, just a little bit of that Phantom spam, pretty much makes the defense super
Gian, thank you so much, dude.
Not
Thank you. I'll try not
that
to.
time of day, Ethan.
Appreciate the
Not
bits.
dropping there at that baby door area. It just allowed for an easy cleanup
I'm delayed.
in that round, and now Furia.
Sun City, Sun City.
Wait a second. Hang on.
Now Furia are going back to what looked like their pistol round, where they're going to be taking a lot of that A control. The only difference here is that normally Heat's on the opposite side of the map, controlling that space, feeding information to his team, trying to cut off those rotations. So maybe this is a full commit. Maybe a hard
we'll watch
read
this
onto
round
set
here, and then
that
I'll
he's
switch to
gonna do.
YouTube, just because it's a better head.
Then finesse here. I mean, the cool thing about
Garlic
being
Bread
on
Val,
Dice is there's
thank you so much for the
much
22
utility to
months.
delay with. I mean, those
Because
thorns,
Furia
it's the
kept
best
their
delay
eco like
ability right
super
now in the
clean,
game, I would
we
say.
actually get a buy round that doesn't really, well, obviously it matters if they lose it, but each team can buy next.
Utility reigns supreme in the era of Valorant we currently find ourselves in, and he will fall. There you see some of that delay already.
And FNS is just going to get out here, just control some of that space all the way in
This
the
wasn't
back,
great
wait for
from
the
Furia
rotations to
here.
come in. Sam is so
Kind of
far
went
away
4-person, 3-person
So
over
worried
towards
about
door,
Heat.
and then just had one solo here.
Oh, he got taken
And
out.
with the Teo, people have been doing this a lot, right? Where they just use the Teos, salvos to insta-break the
Yeah, finesse is on the trade, but now numbers
Orbit door and
equalize,
punish.
Sam has no opportunity, no ability to play it slowly towards
Ooh,
C.
I
He's
like
gotta
that
rotate A.
though. Havoc took a risk.
Oh, the problem is they're going to be able to play around Heat's smokes from this position. Brock close by. The spike now down. Again, numbers away the attack. Salvo just comes up for the Tejo. And Sam with one smoke to play around. Instantly dropped. Really nice shots out of the controller. Heater onto Havoc. And now Sam creeping closer. Has to wait for just a little bit longer. The Paranoia is on the mark, but wrong. On the swing.
Damn, bro. Yeah, Sense looks a little bit too low for that.
The 1v1 goes away of Furia.
What's he done from Furia?
Much like the
4v5.
series against Cloud9, when
NRG can
is
still buy
outnumbers,
after this.
They kind of fumble it. They're not expecting the silent walk-up
CMGG,
approach.
thank you so much, bro. Thank you,
Furia
chat.
have
I'm
no
gonna
other
switch
choice in that
to
scenario. They're kind
YouTube, okay?
in what seems to be another series like this. Furia are now up 3-1.
Okay, what is this at the bottom?
If they convert this next round,
have
the
I done
economy
now?
is just done for NRG, and the snowball can be in full effect. And now, a change of pace
Why?
from the side of Furia. They're just doing a 3-1-1 setup, with Heat being the solo. But this one-way has caused a lot of problems so far for the side of Furia, though. At that C-mount area. A lot of utility now invested.
I mean, it's disrespected now. Dashing through, keep an eye on Rafa. He has his ult online. As the orb gets scooped up.
Dude, I might have to go back to Twitch. It's bothering me so much. Chat, how do I get rid of this? You guys that know us.
Yeah, but look at the minimap. Everyone from NRG is reading into this.
I don't think that.
Wait, some managed to dodge everything.
He's gonna have plenty of
Oh,
utility
that's
to
a
play around.
disgusting
Well,
little
great
combo.
activation
Oh
from
my
Sam.
goodness.
And now dealt with.
Scroll up. Doesn't work.
Trying to rotate back out, yet Heat, who's playing towards B. But look at how early and how proactive NRG are in this rotation.
Zoom
Starting to get
out.
a jump on how Furia like to play this.
Scroll up. Like this.
Yeah, Finesse already
my
being
God, you're a
solo person
genius.
towards that A site. Brock should be able to hear some of these footsteps here. That's why you see Ethan rotating over, and now it just comes to Who gets the better trades? Who gets the better timings here?
Ethan has stun.
All right, Vanessi's going to get overwhelmed here. He's going to get swarmed.
Run up game. Yeah, sorry.
There goes that stun, not finding its mark.
Oh my god.
Heat's in a really good spot. Depends on how much further he wants to play this, and of course, on the prowl, creeping forward. Finesse taking a step back from the fight, having to dodge a little bit more utility as Rafa hunts him down, nipping at the heels. A third on the round.
Fury looked kind of nice.
The easy part.
So this is the map where they got 8 in a row against G2, right?
Utility to play around, but decides to just go for the gun. Finds a target, cannot connect, spotting the second, and now destroyed Rafa
So
with 4.
So NRG knew
well.
they were kind of good at
It's
Lotus and then
moments
picked Lotus.
in the mid round, in the late round, where NRG are just not ready with the setups that they have to get the trades. And we're seeing that. We're seeing players get caught off guard. I mean, Finesse, a shoulder was seen there on the actual site. But a bit of a blunder here. I mean, it's a nice shot, but you have all this utility flooding through. You had the number game as well.
Damn, Jason
Song got
Bourne.
entry right away.
Jason
Maybe you
Bourne,
don't
thank
have
you
to
so
peek that
much,
far
dude.
ahead. You play
10
to your
gifted.
advantage.
Thank you for that, bro. I
They're just a
appreciate it.
couple
Chat,
more
you know what to
gaps
do.
ahead.
Surely we get a
He's seen Finesse
timeout.
die backside.
Perfect
saying.
timing.
Heaven was not, I
We
mean,
get a
there was somebody
timeout as
playing
well.
on
Thank
Heaven
you so much,
too.
Jason
But
Bourne. I
the
appreciate the
trade
10
isn't
gifted.
fast
Chat, you know what to do?
enough,
Like Oilers spam.
There was no trade.
The real
Yeah,
Jason Bourne, pretty
there
sure.
wasn't even a
Surely.
peek, so it's just a little
Does have
bit
03 in his name
off
though.
when it
But
comes to
thank
the
you so much,
synergy
dude.
so
I
far
appreciate
for
that.
this
If anyone
NRG
got gifted,
squad, and, you know,
please
I
at
think a perfect
Jason
time
underscore
for a
Bourne
timeout.
underscore
Mike's-
03. Thank you for doing that, man.
He's
Appreciate
gotta
the support.
have these players
So
fired
many
up, get them
gifted
fired
today,
up,
it's
remember who
crazy.
they are, because you're supposed to
Tuttle with
be
the Prime
a
as
team
well.
that
Thank
has
you
the
so much also, bro.
fundamentals
Thank you.
before anything. And when it comes
Chat
to
with the
playing
scroll
as a
out,
setup in
I've made the
3v3 like that, when
YouTube
you kind of
chat. Hold up.
knew the rotations and you had them
Uh-oh.
choked out.
Oh no, I've owned myself.
gotta be ready
Dude, I've
for that.
scrolled out and it scrolled out my YouTube chat and it's
Take a
tiny.
quick trip
I
down
can
memory
barely
lane.
read what
You
they're
think about
saying.
all the times Fury and NRG have clashed. Fury is maybe a
But
little
it comes at
early
the
and
cost
perhaps
of
good
not
foreboding.
having the line at the bottom,
Fury
and I
has
think I've got to
never
accept
bested,
it.
NRG in a best of 3.
Naltingus, thank you so much with the
4-0
Prime.
the
Appreciate the
side of
10.
NRG. In fact,
Appreciate the 10
the
mobs.
maps go 8-1 in favor of NRG. They've had Furia's number for the last, what, 2-3 years?
Control zero, what's
However
that even
long
do?
it's been, but
Every iteration
But
of the
now
roster.
look,
yeah,
now
this
it's
has
now
been
got
an
this
excellent
chat.
start so far.
God, we
Still
really are
plenty of work
tech
to be done.
probleming today.
A light buy for NRG on the other
It's
side
fine.
of the timeout.
I'll accept it.
What are the adjustments?
God, this round, it's just so difficult. You don't really have the
Anything?
arsenal behind you.
Reload
Yeah,
the
I mean, you have
site. Let me
sheriffs and
reload
light
chat and see
armor.
what
I mean,
happens.
gotta rely on some of that mechanical
Oh boy,
skill.
still the same. It's all good, chat. It's fine.
Furia, they just seem to start off so sharp. I mean, case in point,
Can they
he-
keep a clean eco?
back-to-back 3Ks?
It's the sign that you
game
have to
Furia,
ignore YouTube.
the
That's
lead that they
wild.
have now and getting the entry
They've
onto
been
this
behaving
round.
today, no?
No, the entire map is yours. Finesse had no shot there. But I like the way that Fury maneuver on this map, Doug. Like, even just a tap of the door here to keep all 3 members of NRG here. Yes, it's only an anti-eco, but the little things really go a long way.
And if you
Okay,
do it in
pressure
the
over
ecos,
towards A that
there's
keeps people
no reason to
stacked
think that you're not
here.
gonna have the same
Dude, Fury are looking
preparation to do it
nice,
in the
chat.
gun rounds in the ones
They're
that matter.
looking nice. They got a
Really
lot
play
of
around
money.
with that. I mean,
They're
it
winning a
looks
lot
like
of
there's
aim
actually
duels.
firepower
They're putting
behind that.
ults
What
in
if NRG
early
now
early into
off
the
the top of
game
the
to
door
just make sure
rotate
they
to
can
see
keep
because
the
of what
money
they've seen
good.
in this round?
Ult doesn't hit
That was an
anyone, so they know they
interesting
can get a
investment.
better
Out
plan.
for prize to drop the Nightfall here in the
Oh.
eco. It's not going to connect onto anyone, but at least secures the site.
Yeah,
Sure.
and you know, I will say though, a part of the downfall. Hold up, Havoc's getting a little active here. But a part of the downfall of Furia that stopped the
Oh, God, they gave him
momentum
a
in
gun.
their previous series against G2 was getting ecoed. So you know what? They're like, listen, we gotta secure this round win.
Brock did his best to take one down. Havoc falling and a weapon upgrade.
Yeah, they're just trying to do damage.
Who's been nothing short of spectacular since joining NRG.
Okay, you
Wyatt start this series up.
yeah, and what you said, he was like plus 46 on the year, which is a ridiculous stat considering NRG went 1-3.
Kills traded back and forth. He falls. The spike inevitably will go off.
They got. They took him down. They definitely took him down. Can Brock pick up a gun?
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, bringing
Okay.
2 guns
Dude,
back
that
into
skin
the
looked
mix
like a
too,
stinger.
to
What
kind of
was
help
that?
your own economy out. And also Ethan,
Dude,
getting
5-1
2 kills in
stop,
that
bro. They're
round.
looking
He's
great.
one off of that Breach ultimate now, so maybe a fight towards that A, secure that ult orb. You can use that on the retake. The problem is, are you even going to be able to do so when you're just getting contacted and getting one-shotted?
Third child out of 7. That's wild,
It
Lexi.
just seemed like Furia have gotten the first blood on every single round that they
I read
won.
YouTube chat a good amount.
The only round that NRG has won so far was that spam through the smoke that Sam got.
At least better than
And
it was at
looked
the
clean.
beginning.
That 3K.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, here we go.
Oh, spamming smoke again.
let's actually ignore YouTube chat for a little bit
The
because this is a
reaction
big
already
round.
from Furia. They haven't really finagled with B much, but that smoke, it's going to make them have to wait a little bit. And now
BC default
clearing that C-bound area
because we
out.
got the one-way here.
Very smart rotations.
They're very
the
nice
side of
though in
Furia.
general. So losing over towards C, they oh, I like this
Called it
re-clear
out
over
at
towards
the
B though.
beginning of
This
the
is a good
round. Does have it
reaction.
now.
Been using this wall all the time.
Ball setting
Can
on the
Havoc
front. Once
actually
again,
get punished or
Havoc in
does
a
he just
position where he's
chill?
isolated and set apart from the rest of his team. No real way to
Dude,
back
I
up.
feel
It's a
so
rolling
sorry
thunder
for
comes through.
Havoc.
falls
He
at the hands of
just got
Finesse Utility.
absolutely wrecked. He goes into the
Here's
wall,
where
he
it
eats
all
the Omen
crumbles
flash,
for
and then he gets
NRG.
breach flashed
When they're
into
up
the
numbers.
vines. And just
Yeah, you gotta
tanked
find a way
so
to
much
secure this
damage. And then
advantage.
started to run a little bit as well. I don't think he had
And they
any
have
idea
so
about his
much space on
HP.
the map. Modest all the way pushed up A.
NRG just make this just such a heavy kill area.
Yeah, it's
And
C,
every
because
single
he's
time
still-
it's
you're
Havoc
still
having to
spotting
send
outside
it
of
in.
E. Ethan has his stun back up online as well.
Also kind of like the reactions of the drone
So NRG in a
once they
really good
close the
position
door
to
and
secure this
BC
round,
forward.
get second up on the board, but they've got to be able to win these gunfights through. Finesse standing around some of the utility spam through
Damn.
the smoke. 3 on the round for him.
And Finesse gets his
And a
ult as
second
well.
for
4
NRG.
people surviving. Money gets
That's
good.
the win condition for NRG. Playing the numbers game, making Furia.
There's actually
have to
one
walk
person on
into your
Furia that can't
crosshair
buy
and
right
being
now.
ready for it.
The
I
damage
think so much of
before
that success was
really
founded
owned
upon
them a
the
little
fact
bit.
that Mata had taken all of that space,
Yep.
We're still spotting E. As soon as they
That's
cut
wild.
noise and you had everything else dealt with, you knew where they were headed.
Yeah, it paints the picture. The power of numbers in Valorant. As we get in to this
Yeah,
next
so this is the one
round.
that I said had to take the hit,
Furia,
but does have Neon ult
they
to
want
back
a
it
full
up.
send if he
NRG,
dug.
sorry,
This is a
Furia
set
want to
X
change
set.
it up. Insta hit.
Previous round, they haven't danced with this area
Insta
map
hit
very
into
much at
Vice
all.
ult, but doesn't matter. But
Fully pushing forward.
oh god, bro, I forgot that he was Vice ulted.
And now they resort to plan B in the book. They try to rotate back towards C.
Yeah, but this wall has been getting so much value on the C side.
Thing is, it's been Havoc that's been caught.
That's nuts.
He's not around for the rest of this one.
I don't know if
Mata
Mada
once
needs to be
again
doing
denying
this.
all of his A main space. He
Okay,
just on the
drop.
other side of the wall. Fancy
Glad you
footwork.
didn't carry on pushing.
So
He
fast. He's so quick with it.
NRG have figured something out. San brought down the paranoia through. He's got him.
Nice.
Khalil falls. Prize left in a 1v5.
Very nice. Nice shots on this one as well. 4 people survive
It was a
into
couple
5
rounds
people
ago, and it was
survive,
before the
and they
eco,
force him
but
down
I
to an
have draw
eco. It's going to be a
attention
close
to
half
Mike's call
now.
on the timeout, because it seems like since then something has changed.
Yeah. I mean, what, they stopped throwing rounds?
Whatever it is
Nah,
they're doing, it's working.
they've definitely choked out the map. They understand where Furia are going every single time now, and they're not getting first blooded. I mean, let's just keep it real. Sam, the pressure that he's been putting on the C site, getting a lot of value with that Phantom.
Rushing B on me?
And C to me? No.
That tandem was one of the
Okay,
reasons
timeout on
why
the
people were excited about
on the
NRG again,
eco,
right? You think about
and
the
honestly,
introduction of them two back
on this
into the
timeout,
fold, and when you're
I'm
vibing like
calling.
that, there's reason to be excited, but I think
Okay,
Dre, even
I'm
just in
calling
this half, we've
holds.
seen
What am I
the highs of
calling?
NRG,
I want to punish the
and
wall
we've
that keeps
seen some
happening
of the
over towards
lows
C.
of NRG where people
Right,
wonder,
probably
okay,
by
is this team
pathing
good
this
enough
way.
to figure it out or not?
And
So
here's
I
the
would
thing,
I would
like,
honestly
everyone
put
knows that
one
NRG is a
smoke over
solid team, and people are
towards
rating them as
C.
top 4, obviously,
Sorry,
when
I'll put one
Bruno's
smoke
on
over
roster,
towards
but I think
A,
Brock is still a
and then
good
I think I would
substitute for them, and they
5-person
have
walk
the
over
firepower,
towards
they
C
have
and
the
just try and punish
experience.
this.
The only problem is they haven't
If
really
they
hit, like, a
smoke me
stride
off, I BCT
whatsoever
default.
in this year.
Hopefully NRG are going to
Off-season
change
was
up
great,
this
but it's
wall.
just Fugazi.
But like, if there's been
When you don't
if
play
there's
up
been
to
one
the
thing that's
standard that
consistent at the
everybody holds you
moment
to,
from
that's where
NRG, it's
teams
been
that
this
are the
wall here.
underdog
So
suddenly
it would be
start
like the
upsetting
thing that
you
you would be
because they
most
just don't
likely
respect
to
you anymore.
punish right now.
So they need to make a statement here.
So
They
I
need
do
to
like
bring
the
this half
energy
back.
after the timeout
Honestly,
move
they need to
everything,
win this series
because
cleanly.
that's like an easy call
Otherwise,
right
if
now
I'm,
for
you
sure
know,
that
G2,
the wall's been there
MIBR,
every
like
round.
Vuitton, I'm looking my chops.
I'd argue, you've got, what, 5 weeks in the split? It doesn't have to be pretty.
Yeah.
And you get the dub however you can, and that's what NRG are in hot pursuit on here. And again, the same goes for Furia. Having never bested NRG in the partnership era. Up 2 rounds here.
Yeah,
map
but this
one.
could be nice from
It's not
Furia
winning the
because
map
they
with
had
this
no
roster
aggro pressure over towards
this
A.
year.
So they can just take
Really
this.
just trying to win their first
There hasn't been anyone to see the one-way, so they don't know that they're
Yeah, you
just
have to go back
trying to
pretty
fight
far.
heavy here. But
So look at the last time Furia won a map. It was against 2G at the beginning of the year.
Sandy G with the tier 1.
Like
Thank
back
you
in
so much, dude.
January.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
the thing is, that was with Turtle Troop.
Oh, FNS just tucked in. No one to spam it. Wait, he might farm here.
Good stun there. Finesse gets another.
He might farm.
They're just swinging into it. Khalil will fall too.
Okay. Oh my goodness, he got melted.
Taken out, but Brock.
Crispy out
Lovely
to Brock.
though.
That was an eco.
There's so many people surviving in these rounds for NRG. We're just hitting max money on pretty much everyone.
They do so cleanly, carry 3 rifles in. The money looks really, really good. And you've got Brock Sold, who's about to be up, along with Modest. That's up now.
And you're 100% correct, by the way. NRG
Unupgraded
have
Phantom, it looks so
Furia's
nice.
game plan now. They're not falling for these rotations, and they're actually quite ahead of them. I mean, 3-4 players out of sight for the last, I think, 3 rounds that NRG have won. And a lot of that has been some of this extremity denial.
They got a lot of
You can't
ults on
really
attack
speed up
now
B
though.
into the Vice either. Yeah, you
I
can
did like
bait
this
out
from
those
NRG,
storms,
and I
but
also like
you'll
now
have to pivot
that
after
they put the wall closer over
Tap of a
towards
door,
C.
just like pistol round, but this
So,
time with nothing
Big change
being
up of the
seen,
setup after the
NRG
timeout.
decide to creep up. Mata is gonna have a stun to set him up here.
Decides to stand his ground, dig his heels in. Ethan joins but pays for it with his life. Havoc now so weak.
Whoa.
The Rolling Thunder
Oops.
drop. It's not going to connect onto anyone.
I don't really understand the
Meanwhile,
breach.
this is very reminiscent to what NRG were doing on A,
Yeah,
where
it
Mata was taking all
felt-
that space, but this time it's Finesse. Look at
felt
where
like
he
a
is on the
panic
minimap.
ult.
So aggressive.
He's fully behind them.
Mata's playing on the edge of the smoke as well. This is where it tends to fall apart for NRG though. They have the read, but
Play
it just
this.
slips away.
Play this carefully, and you've got success.
And you know the
Beautiful
spikes
from
there.
Finesse. Gets in, gets
Dude,
his
fair
kill,
play.
doesn't overheat,
I know we tuned in late, but FNS is looking
forcing them into a pretty
kind of
rough
great.
situation. Fury with 40 seconds left. Still have to figure out where they want to go.
And the re-clear onto Prize as well. Now the up-down, I mean, I was
How
gonna
the
say it's
hell?
looking fruitful, but now it's a
Yeah,
2v2 dud.
might have
Khalil
to
20
rely on
HP,
FNS a
the
little
only
bit
one
more
who's
for
healthy.
this. It is the streamer duo,
Very interesting plant. It's not for any of the members of Furia.
and
You
Heat
can
should be
ban
playing a lot
that
earlier
box
here,
for sure, but
right? Because he can ult.
Finesse, he's sitting very healthy here. If he can win this head-to-head against Khalil.
How does this duo decide to do this? Finesse waiting, creeping through on the other side of the door, completely decapitated by Khalil. Leaving Som
Gotta be
in a
on that.
1v2. Ult pops, he's gonna try to get it to half, decides to hold it. He's gotten it down to 1, and that's Heat on the other side of the
No
ball.
way!
Gets
Wait,
the
he
kill.
won that. What do we even call that? 1v3? 1v2? I don't know what to call that.
For NRG.
1v2?
I mean, the pace
Yes.
that Som just put on that retake.
1v2.5?
He smokes the spike, taps it
I
instantly.
don't even
Yeah,
know what
Finesse
to call
drops,
it.
but
Dude, that was a wild clutch.
the mechanical talent just showing. Som, he's
Khalil
in
shoulda
form right
killed him
now. I
here,
mean,
no?
he's been in form.
He
He's
ran
so
through,
solid.
and the gun blocked
And what a
him.
play to
No
take
way,
that
he
one
ran
little
through
step
and the
out
gun
of the
blocked him
smoke.
so he didn't see
Full
Som.
commit on that kill.
That's funny.
Red Bull clutch through.
That for sure
NRG,
happened
you
because look how
mentioned Som,
late
how
it took
good
him
he's
to
been.
shoot. He was so confused,
Currently
he's
sitting
so
at 13 and
confused.
5. In the series against Cloud9 that they lost, he went plus 12.
Yeah.
He's in plenty good form.
His gun actually blocked it. He just paused, yeah, he's just like, why is he not in the
Bit of
smoke?
Denial here from the side of NRG, but
That's
rotations
devastating.
have already been made.
Okay,
Furia
good
looks
comeback
like
from
they
NRG at the
want to
moment. They get
pivot
the op-out
back
on
towards B, but
Mada.
with that stealth drone being used,
And
they understand that NRG knows no one's here now. They have
Yeah,
to reclaim
Som
that space.
tasked with the horrible
Ethan
job
still has
of
his
jump
stun.
spotting C.
Well,
Ethan
Ethan
tasked with the
will
horrible
have his
job
stun in
of
the
jump
next round.
spotting A.
He gets
There was like an
destroyed.
almost punish over towards C into a punish over
And now
towards
you
A
have
with the
to
jump
get back.
spots.
Mata, he's going to be that
So
guy,
rough.
that
It was a
operator.
good shot though.
Whoa, just misses.
Oh,
Tail ultimate used though. Prize, he's stuck here.
damn. I was
Fully
gonna say that
invested
like
under
this
that
was a
cover
nice
might be
idea
some
from
crunch elsewhere on the
NRG,
map, but
but
no.
no one else was here to punish.
He's gonna stick to
Omen
that
ult
TP. Yes,
gets
you are.
used
Som
and
knows.
gets stuck.
Hanging out on the mini map.
Oh,
But
Damn,
Khalil gets a kill
Khalil.
onto him anyway.
I think he must have gotten timing. And now you have a free C site, but that Vice wall is still up. It's not going to get much value here, but maybe now an opportunity for Brock to even the score.
He's gotten one. This would be a
No
2v4
way you're playing
if
that.
they can convert it to laying on the plan. A dink dealt. leaving Finesse in a 1v3.
Ooh.
Make that 2.
Does he have any idea about the Clove? Was
So
B?
set apart
Okay.
again, just
Gonna say
narrowly
Clove
spotting a
was
pixel, but
here.
it's not gonna be
I'm not
enough.
sure if the door
Furia get to
opened or
6.
not. I think it was at one point.
It's the rotations from Furia that are just posing the biggest threat to NRG.
Well, I think a lot of
This time it was that Omen ult.
Yeah, Khalil's ult, and then obviously Sam not being able to convert on that kill just opened everything up for the attack.
And the thing is that's not able to happen if Heat isn't so on fire with his aim right now. He is killing everybody that is peeking him on the rotations. You gotta pick in B around that same time. So he just has that free sight to walk around, flank, secure the 1v2.
Who gets the last rounds? A lot of ults for
Now it's
NRG.
A-Fire for A-Fire. Mata, what can he do here? Just uses
Dude, watching a
utility to get
Neon
out.
looks
I mean, the
wild,
they're at
doesn't it,
Fury on
sometimes?
this A side, it's been too much.
They've
Once
got
they
4
can make
members
close,
from the defense
Vice
here.
all into Teo to
Finesse
break.
has his ult.
Oh, he's already
He's right on
broken?
cue. Havoc does too. That's 2 kills away
A
to the
great
defense.
punish, to be honest.
Now Mata exchanging with
A
ult
great
of his
call.
own as Khalil will crumble.
There's
Definitely
nothing left
seeing
for you to
teams
do.
get a
You
lot
have
better
to
with the
speed up
Vice ult
here.
recently.
All
We
that
saw
Vice
so-
utility is still up at
we saw
C,
some
stuff
questionable
drilled
plays
to
in
clear out
kickoff.
water.
A lot of Vice ults into people that were
no.
ecoing, for sure.
A silent walk
But
up.
now we're seeing like people in positions ready to punish.
Spike down B.
Not enough silence in the world for that.
No way.
Like good thought
Spike
behind
was
it.
dropped as well. The double up proactivity, pushing through A. I mean, Heat is getting swarmed right now. Mata.
Yeah,
He
very,
does
very
clean him
nice.
up,
It's a
so
good comeback
great
from
comeback
NRG.
to
It
the
was
half, though, from
5-2 at
Right
its
off of that
peak,
timeout from
I think.
Mike's.
Yeah, to be a fly on the wall there and hear what that conversation
5-1.
looked like, because that feels like a different NRG that we
5-1
saw
at its
prior to that
peak.
timeout to the one we saw on the other half of it.
Yeah, they were just getting caught off guard. I mean, players not even aware of the silent walk-ins, but the adaptation is, just be ready. They're gonna walk into you. You don't need to peek into Furia.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what a lot of the success at G2 had when they were able to turn the tides. We're going to throw it to a quick break, the rest of this map when we return.
Oof, stuck paying for that old phone? Don't be. You know, at Verizon, we'll pay off your phone. And you'll get iPhone 16 on us. That's a value of up to $1,600.
If you're down Sentinel, yeah, but they
Only
can
on
go
Verizon.
close. Like teams have been able to cover that up on this map. Like if teams are okay with their rotates, people have been pretty good with it. And just being on top of B Lux. But you gotta go aggro somewhere. They gotta go aggro somewhere. On defense. I think there's gonna be clips at one point, Orange. I know a couple of the people I went with have done like vlogs. Thoughts on the 2G situation? I think, I don't know, from what I'm gathering from what people are saying is he blew up and the things that he said suggested he lost faith in the team. And even though he messed up and you apologize for it, you don't really want to have someone on the team that like lost faith, I guess. So I can understand the situation of getting rid of him. But yeah, I think they're in a worse situation than where they were before, which is really rough because they're in a bad situation. Enzu, right? Is that how we're saying that with the Prime? Thank you so much for the 2 months.
They're
Thank
headed
you,
over
thank
to
you.
their attacking side, and that was what seemed to be the Achilles heel for them last week against Cloud9 Dragon.
Yeah. Not so much on this map specifically, but you can tell that the focus of NRG has been working on their defensive sides, and I feel like, yes, their attack side IGLing has taken a little bit of a hit for that. That being said, I mean, Sam is having a banger of a map, just like he did against Cloud9, and he alone was a threat to close out the map against Cloud9, so we'll see what he could do, let's see what he could cook up here. He's working alongside Mata, but the spike is going towards B, and it's a trap
and we
play.
get here
There are so
early.
many members here.
The pressure over towards us, and it's a B
Fox
split.
drone spotting both, and you imagine that's going to be the cue to take a quick step back.
I thought Havoc was going to
Choose not
swing
fight
this.
with that.
Great bait out of utility. Now Mata, he's broken that door and he's inserted himself so deep. He's hearing these rotations onto the A site. He's going to be feeding all this info to the side of NRG. It's going to be a tap of a door, but a B pivot.
Do they decide to contact their way through? Yeah, it seems like that's going to be the case. Neon now dashing out. Heat playing in a really good position. Was poised, was
So
set
hard
up
to deal with.
for some more pistol antics, but not able to convert here.
Just so hard to hit. And every second that passes, NRG can fortify this pulse
Neons,
even
yeah.
further. There was no flood.
Which again was why Cloud9 were so successful against
Neon's
NRG. It
back,
seemed like
though.
they never really let him play at their own pace. Havoc and Khalil opening the site up. Forget about a flood. They might just duel their way through. Mata's left into 1v3 and he
Neon's
cannot
back.
convert.
Double pistol for Furia.
Oh man, NRG.
Definitely a good chance
They
to
have
try
the
steal
spike
this.
down, they have the position,
Definitely.
but Furia had the hard read on those members that were sitting in
Who's my
broken
favorite
door.
player in
That
Furia?
fault line that came through
Probably
from water,
Heat.
it
I
landed
like
on
Heat's
2
story, to be
members.
honest.
Havoc.
Like getting
It
kicked
was
from
just
MIBR,
free
going to
It's so hard to
Crew,
hit the
looking
Neon.
really good.
I guess it only hit one player,
And
but
now
still.
having another chance for Furia.
The fast flick.
I think he's a beast as well, to be honest.
Some nice shots from the side of Furia.
Intelligent
And they
Dummy
win another
17.
pistol
Appreciate the
round,
prime.
putting
Thank you,
themselves in a
thank you
good
with
spot.
the 8
This is
months.
something that they couldn't do against G2. They won 1 round on their defensive side, Furia.
Well, so far they have met that mark. Looking to eclipse it here. And avoid getting bonus.
That's crazy comment.
A sheriff in the hands of Sam.
Util for util here at C. Causes a rotation.
That's
but
funny though.
send some proactivity.
How do I
coming
stay
through here
sober?
from the
Simple
side
way.
of
Only
Furia.
drink when
Maybe
NRG wins
dab a little bit more,
pistols.
especially when Sam's going to get contact.
Oh, you guys are ruthless, man.
I mean,
How do you play through that?
only Neon. Only Neon gets away from that.
Sam trying to settle the shots. It's Brock who will find lethality.
They might be able to grab that Bulldog, though.
Authentic
Maybe they
tacos.
can
Thank
work
you so much for the
something with
gifted,
this.
bro.
There's
Appreciate
the
you.
stun, the proactive slide from Havoc.
No
Does
way.
not want anybody.
Just go on.
have
Little
that
fadeaway
weaponry.
before the door went. Can they
Brock
keep this
managing to
clean
upgrade on
and have
it.
a good bonus?
Crazy to me that after all this,
It's
we're
looking
still,
like they can.
Okay, we're not anymore. Still talking about the potential of round.
Nah, Vanessa's stuck alone here. I mean, there's 4 members. They know where he is.
30 seconds left.
Yeah,
Hey, very, very nice.
he was cooked.
And I will say, with that prize, gets the upgrade to that Bulldog.
Yeah,
Wait, he doesn't
it's a
grab
good
it.
bonus.
There was another Bulldog there that it could have
Me Moxie
taken.
with
I
the
guess
prime.
he's
Thank you
just
so much, dude. Thank you,
too
thank
happy
you.
about the anti-eco win.
Or busy shooting bodies
Yeah,
instead,
too busy.
man.
Too busy.
Oh, there's another bulldog that he could have
Putting down
upgraded, and he was just shooting the body.
I might come back.
He did the NRG against
like them,
NRG.
But NRG, they're committing to a lot of this, you know, light armor and
Oh,
the regen
boy.
armor, and this is something that allowed
like this.
Cloud9 to bonus them with a lot.
Did the Ethan? Yeah, I still remember that on
the
Bind. Do you
previous
know what? I'm
series,
still
so you need
angry
to be
about that
careful
on
here. I
Bind.
mean, the
Not that I
Bulldogs
remember
did
it.
some
It still annoys
limited
me.
damage against that light armor. And Phantoms across the board on the attacking side.
That's a great start.
Yeah, it's a rough
Aiming
start.
was theirs. They get to pick onto Khalil.
That's the power of the Phantom, man. I mean, you just can't really connect like that on the Vandal. You got to be worried about your tracers being shown. You might get spammed back.
Yeah, this is scary for NRG though, because you had 5 outside of A at the beginning of the round. Yeah, you get a pick, but now you have to either carefully contact and be ready to trade or invest utility that you would normally not have to invest to take some of that space. If you want to go towards C, you don't know if they've taken C mound, you don't know if they pushed up B. This is a dangerous spot for NRG.
Yeah, and with Heat playing on this Clove, he's able to smoke off C on a repeat.
Look at how far back you have to drone
I like
from.
that. 2 people
And that's a
dodge
drone
it.
that you're gonna
You
wanna
got a
use
drone
to
that
clear
clears
C
creates pressure over
instead of just
towards
clearing
C.
mount.
This is definitely an easy call for
It's the
NRG
correct
at the
play,
moment,
though,
but
to bait out one of
Furia
those members to fall all the way back
have
and
gambled
drag
because
towards
they're
that
on a
C side. It should
bonus
be a
and
5v3
stayed
here
so
at A.
strong. And they've gambled
best
right.
odds, though,
And I
up
just
here
don't
to
think
have,
NRG are
all
going to
things
think there's
considered,
2
being
tree
down one.
here.
You have 3 members
So
here.
if they only find 1,
5v2.5.
the other might be good for a
Roth
lot
is
of
still on the other
kills.
side of the
30
door.
seconds left.
that fault line, you get some mad damage.
There it is. The salvos hit back sight. The stun comes through. Rafa's still waiting on the other side, and Finesse is there to greet him. Prize.
Dude, they didn't think anyone was
clear
tree.
tree. Now Brock's
But they don't know about the seconds. Oh, dude, they completely outbrained
In a
them.
2v1 Finesse, once again, forced into a position where he has to deliver.
There's just no way he's ready for drop.
No,
No way, that was so sick.
that's
That was so, so sick, because honestly, if you're looking at what's going on, if you're not playing against NRG, you're rotating. But you
Furia
know
are gonna have
that
so much money.
they like to
stacks
do
on
map
stacks
manipulation in terms of your rotates.
to try to close out their first map
And
win.
even when the door
Yeah,
opened,
just a
no
huge
one
blind spot, and
overstepped,
then
so
the
they
bait
thought it
here
was
as well.
clear.
Havoc
But they're in like the
just
two
full
positions that
committing,
couldn't be
letting
seen.
prize go down. NRG.
Yeah, he's giving it with that one as
Not relying on
well.
those
He's sending a
fundamentals.
message.
They thought they had the site for free.
That was nuts. They stood here and here, and they had angles
mentioned
here
something a couple
and like
rounds
here,
ago about
but they
NRG
couldn't see them
playing
in
up to their
this. This
competition
was a
because
sick round.
otherwise
Dude, I'm gonna...
It seems like
Chat,
teams
someone
that play
remind
against
me
them
the
smell
round
their blood in
15,
the
I
water
need
and
to
they
talk about
know
it on
it.
Plat
They can
Chat.
just feel it.
I'll write it somewhere. I'll write it on my
The
phone.
fact that
That was so
Havoc was
sick.
just out of
Imagine
the
they win
seat.
this.
yeah,
With a team that's supposed to be so fundamentally sound, so disciplined, to overlook.
Write it on my
Things
arm?
like
Mate, we're
clearing
in
out certain
2025.
angles.
It's fine. I can write on my phone.
I
those
mean,
little mistakes.
it just allows a team to get the confidence to actually take a map win against you.
The devil's in the details, and so far the devil is Furia. The paranoid through looks like it's going to connect onto both. With the stun on the other side, Snappy out from Heat as he gets another.
Just so ready for the front B peak as well. Heat is going to hold this up down with Havoc. But this pressure at door makes it so one of the members has to fall all the way back. This freeze to the round.
Hope they don't think they
Maybe NRG
cleared.
can work something here.
Okay. They did back prowler over towards tree, and then they
Paranoia used to
fade
take
eyed
the
it.
actual site.
And
They
definitely
will
got to
have
keep
that,
an eye
but
on
they're
Havoc.
aware of
It's gone super
Havoc
proactive.
here in the back, Som.
What a shot that
Nice
is.
shot
Som's
up
playing
Sam,
great.
man.
He's going to have
Bravo's
to do
on the
everything.
trade, though,
30 seconds
Pivot
left.
over towards
and
C
it seems
is
like they're gonna find safe
perfect.
passage out onto C.
Som is the
Nice.
condition.
That's one kill found.
But to be fair, maybe they didn't hear his TP.
TP to
We'll
reposition,
give
86
some
HP, no armor.
the credit for this one.
And they've left Ethan to his own devices.
What was last seen
You're
here?
on your
TP'd
own solo
across.
mission to get the spike down and success found.
And he delays in time as well. Tap of the door. It's going to be a 2v2.
Oh my
You have
goodness,
Bleach
look at
Flash
that
to try to
clove
flood
impact.
out.
20 seconds on Ethan's.
Damn, it doesn't matter. That's a
Stun.
big round,
Ethan
and
gets
Som
3
gets a
as
lot
NRG
of the
gets
credit
7.
for this.
What great awareness from Som. He is the carry of this map for NRG. 17 and 9. So aware of Havoc being in B. And then turning into the lurk and cutting off rotations himself. Without Som's heroic, this round is surely won by Furia. And Furia, they let that one slip
What do
away.
you want to do? Get his util out? Then his mate said to double swing, and then he double swing before he got his gun back out.
Now an operator
rough.
into the hands of Havoc. Let's see what
Where's
they
the
can
money
cook
at?
with this.
1,
Straight into
2.
action, he's playing towards A, but the
Drop.
spike.
1, 2 they can't
NRG,
buy.
The rest of the hit is towards C.
This can be a drop.
Lot of utility
Nice and simple for
used.
NRG.
This
Oh my
operator's gonna
goodness.
become null.
Mada's gotta be careful. He's a little bit ahead of this. Finds his
That's
one on
crazy.
Heat.
This guy is...
Awkward.
I'm
Havoc's
so
just on the
confused
other
what's
side
gone
of
on
the
here.
smoke.
I was looking at the duel, and this guy
Again,
somehow inserted
the
over towards
tiniest
heaven.
Of slivers.
What the...
I mean, we're talking a game of inches here. Investing the ult to flush him out of that corner.
Yeah, and they
Spike
take
not
space
landing yet.
again.
Now Brock committing to it as Mada takes a little bit of
What a
aggressive space,
flash
gets
that
flashed
is.
off, and he
Wait,
dies.
Furia
What a
look
shot.
kind of nice with a lot of this stuff, though.
The defense bolstered up and reinforced with the numbers advantage, and it's
Dude,
gone
they're
bad
just waiting for
from
the
bad to
push.
worse. As Brock falls, Finesse and Som trying to hang on to this and white knuckle their way through it again. It's going to have to be
Oh,
on
he
Som.
took a
1v2
dink,
with
otherwise I feel like
37
he had
HP.
it.
Can he play hero again? He's done everything that NRG have asked for and then some. Once again, his number has been called! And he delivers!
I can't believe how much he keeps saving them. He's so good.
Magician.
He's so
On this
good.
Omen.
Dude, if
His
FNS
positioning is on
retires,
point,
I need
His reaction
this
time
guy to keep playing.
is so
He has to
fast.
keep playing. He's too good.
and they line up for him here.
One enemy remains.
Beautiful.
Dude, they're so overlaid, you can, I mean,
They tried to double swing him, but that off angle
Come on.
just not
Come on.
expected.
They can't stop me.
Yep. They
20
haven't
to
been able
9.
Stop him yet.
20 and 9, a man possessed.
And he back-to-back,
Saving
won
NRG.
back-to-back rounds. 1v3,
liked what he
and
saw at
before
that
was like what, a
C-site. He
2v4?
sees something abusable.
Bring them down.
And he's gonna have to abuse it quick because they're nipping at their heels. Fury have already taken all the A main space.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They're going to have to speed up here, but That one clove smoke, enough to delay rotations to maybe come through in time. That Vice ultimate and that stealth drone, that makes it so NRG are confident to hit this site.
Part of the problem, though, is that that ult shouldn't have hit the other members of Furia. So they are going to be able to fight back here. Sam, again, lighting up the kill
It's
feed.
just a low buy from Furia.
Fatal invested, it hits a lot of
Fatal.
members, but
Dude, I feel like NRG will take
I
that.
just feel like it's a waste.
Yeah, it is a waste.
NRG haven't even tapped Spike yet, they're just holding.
Yeah, but they've got him. I mean, they've got him corralled. They've got him controlled. Now they're going to try to fight back for the site, and Pure Eyes will fall.
4v5, Fatal,
NRG in a
no
really good
plant.
position here to tie us up at
Blast
9
guns.
apiece.
Som
A
is
flawless round. We're
going
tied.
crazy.
NRG were ready for all that aggression. They used utility to get onto the actual site, and maybe they tapped the Spike once, but they were holding for the walk-in, for the Flood. They understand that they had complete advantage here.
Another multi-kill round for Sam.
He's nasty right now.
That's 3 for him. I mean, 23 and 9 right now.
Nice, bro.
Figure out however much he's getting paid and then double it. Because he has, I mean, he has been...
I'm not sure they could do
he's
that.
been a
I imagine it's a
savior
lot.
for NRG this map.
Like, I
And the last
get
two
it.
calls have been
But
towards C now. A fast tap of the door at A for
I imagine
NRG,
he's on
baiting
crazy
out
amounts.
a potential trap play and a freeze again. Should be able to see that the door was tapped towards that C site. I don't think you can commit here if you're NRG. You have to re-clear that C space.
Big rotate right now.
5
Complete gamble.
members towards this side of the map for Furia.
This is a tricky spot because
I mean,
much
they
like
got
we
a
were
good
talking
read.
about the previous round, you either
You
accelerate
gotta give it to Furia. They actually
or you
have
to
the
go back and
reads.
re-clear, but it
Like,
seems
for sure they
NRG are
have the
kind of
reads.
stalling out here.
Yeah, they gotta be careful. They're waiting a little bit too long here.
And you look at the ult. Rafa has his ult. He's got the stun at the ready.
And the problem is they're still showing, so it's not like they've completely cut out noise. But what is this proactivity?
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt real bad. How much further does Havoc
Yeah,
go?
because they started to
In fact,
like
he throws it in
question this, I
reverse.
think, right? So they wanted to use
40
ults.
seconds left in the round.
I mean, but that's the breach ult gone, so yeah, delayed. But is it enough?
Moment flash looks
Yeah,
good.
now,
30 seconds here, and they might have to
Nada
force through the
waiting on
smoke.
the
What a
other side,
stun.
the flash.
Whoa, that is
Fully
impressive.
stunned
Wait,
gets
what is
you.
that first kill? That is insane. Oh my god, he's still
That's
going.
3 on the round. Khalil gets in on another.
Yeah, I
and
gotta see that
finesse.
replay. I gotta
In
see
the
that from
blink
his
of an eye, he's
POV.
left in a 1v5.
I have no idea he gets
9
that
bullets
first kill.
left, 13 seconds
Dude,
in
Fury
the
have
round.
crazy reads,
Save.
man.
Ten
That
seconds
the
left.
round where they stuck double over towards tree,
Cosmetic
where
as
they
ever, huh?
faked C was
The
nuts.
Neon sliding to it, running through.
This round was nuts.
I mean, Prize,
They-
he's
they
been pretty
left
quiet.
all
He
of
looked
this part of
great
the map
against G2.
There's a
He's been
question mark
quiet
for like,
against
what,
NRG
50
here.
seconds?
That might be enough to fire him up. And if he can get online, get into the form that he was, taking out head-to-heads against players like Leaf, all of a sudden, maybe you can make a case for Fury to close this map out. Something that they haven't been able to do yet.
Oh, okay. Honestly,
Man.
Yeah.
thought it was crazier.
Gotta love that.
Yep.
Oh my god, he's flaming him.
Maybe next time Mata's gonna have to do.
He's just looking
jumping
over,
into
shaking his
smokes,
head.
Make it a little bit harder for
Sick.
him to get headshotted like that. I mean, that's rough though. Yeah, he made the right play. I mean, what can you do? So NRG will take their last time out of regulation.
You know, there's been a lot of conversation about Mike's and the what he's been able to inject into this team. But a lot of that conversation, Dre, has been around his defensive prowess.
Yes.
And how he was the one who was running the defensive side for 100 Thieves when he was alongside Sean. And well, you kind of wonder what this conversation looks like here, that NRG are down, are on the attack, and they're looking to put Fury away.
And I think a lot of that conversation has
I have
to
no
revolve
idea
around
what the
fact
money's
that you
like.
haven't really
Let's have a
played
look.
a 4-1 at all.
Money's
or a
good.
3-1-1. You don't have
Money's
that
good for
info
both
on the
teams.
extremities to know what's been going on, if util has even been used there. in the
A
first
1-9
place.
loss bonus here would mean they would
So I
have to
imagine
expect
now
like
you're gonna see a
one
little
gun.
more of a
This isn't
spread
gonna be great.
default on the attacking side. We've already seen Finesse call a
8 to
great
1.
attack half with manipulating rotations, weathering the storm of some of these traps from Furia.
Dude, what is this? 4-person aggro.
But that one
They might
small
have called it
chance
right
for
as
Furia
well.
to just get
Um,
ahead of the curve
Go kill them.
and understand that
Let's see what the instant
NRG
reaction is,
don't
because
have
there's for
somebody on
sure
the
a couple of
extremity.
instant reactions that could happen
opposite
here.
of where they're showing.
But they don't use
This
too
looked like
much
a little bit of
etil.
a
I have
1-1-3
no
at
ideas
the
for
beginning.
him.
A main claimed by Furia.
This might be a speed up play.
Whoa.
It's a nice little cheeky set play. Mata's
Couldn't
gonna
have been
wrap all the
any
way around
better
that
timing for
seaside
this, by the
Heat.
way.
It's only him here.
Yeah.
You are in
He
trouble.
just has to kill
Great
one.
stun.
Oh, Heat's in trouble.
Suppressed, trying to hold the line.
Wow.
Gets his one, but Finesse is on the
Good
trade.
play.
He can't
I
keep
really
the ball.
didn't think he was going to get one.
Oh, you
Keep an
got
eye on the
nowhere to
double
go.
push. Does Som consider at one point?
Still a deposit front B. Som. A lot riding on his shoulders here. When he gets
Not
caught.
even.
Meanwhile, Mata's still playing back.
3v4. They might
towards
feel like they
spawn.
have to do something.
A little pacey on the other side
Man,
of this. Finesse is going to have a lot to do
FNS is
here.
going to have a good bait from
Ball
Brock,
did go
though.
up, so he does have the info. Someone's here. Brock is there to help him.
Perched over his shoulder, trying to help where he can. But now
Down.
he's
Here,
flashed.
yeah.
He's got
Oh, they're
nowhere to
playing
go.
it
He
well,
gets dealt
dude.
with.
They're
Really
playing it
nice
well.
takedown from Brock. Trying to take a step back, invest a little bit of utility, while Mata, again, trying to patch every single hole he possibly can. Brock left in a 1v4.
Oh my.
Screws, Havoc gets two.
It's so outrageous. Insta stand up as well. NRG can buy next, but this is getting.
Leon sliding accuracy seems to
Getting
still
worrying.
be in full effect. Havoc just completely decimates that. But the post plants of NRG, it was
Hey,
such a
he.
silent retake, clearing out
Big
Som
kill.
front B, understanding that he's gotten so much value from that spot. I mean, it's just tough at that point. Paranoia was perfect onto Finesse. He gets cleared there no matter what. And you can tell now from the emotions of Fieria, they know they got this.
Where are
A control again early on for Fieria. This time around,
Oh.
NRG's reaction is going to be to take
They
that
could buy
C
next
round.
still.
But the
I wouldn't recommend it, but they
problem
could.
is when you're running against this Neon, the rotations are so quick.
I mean, they would have to, yeah. I mean, it would be an okay low. It would be an
Top of
okay
the
low
door.
buy. Well, full spy.
So we clear some of that space front B. And it's just quiet across the board right now. A is going to have to be re-cleared. Finesse and Brock are working that.
Brock can get a
Khalil,
Cave
orb that
spotted.
would really help
get
him
out
out.
of there.
And seems like he will be able to do so.
Good pushback from NRG.
Rafa has his ult. I mean, his stun.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be a problem if they try to. The one benefit is maybe they can contact out, and
have
there's
to
no way
contact.
Rafa knows.
It's the perfect play.
Oh,
Perfectly timed. Mata was there to punish.
Cambio
Sambo
in on
joined
that
him.
one as well.
Numbers advantage for the attack.
Furia have a lot of money, but they should just
Cannot
try and
lose
lock
this
him
post
in.
plan.
Spike
No.
planted.
You have
Shouldn't go
have
to win the round,
trade
they should go for
in your
damage.
favor. Get good positioning.
There's
here.
one.
That 1v1 gives Furia a way in.
Oh, they're
Havoc
tempted.
has to be careful. I know he has an advantage here, but if he overheats, it's gone. And in this instance, so is he. Prize and Khalil left in a 2v4.
Yeah, and then they're getting out of here. Save the guns. Keep your economy looking really good. A great call from Finesse there, re-clearing that A control. You push back the Omen on A
Yeah,
rubble.
the call for the contact
You
is
for
pretty
sure
good
keep
here.
2 members there with that door being broken. And the walk into C, that's something that NRG haven't done yet. A very smart play. A lot of it has been using utility, showing and going. And this time, they're the ones that
I
catch
think they
Furia
did
off
the
guard.
smoke that was
So we're
like
within one
tucked
now.
in close that doesn't have a gap here as well, because he was watching this and
NRG,
then
they're
he
gonna have to
moved.
dig deep, use
Like
that
you couldn't see
experience that they
anything. Yeah,
have.
they did.
On this roster of champions to bring this one back. Yeah, Havoc went a little bit too quick here.
Yeah. And that's what we were talking about, right? Like, he had the advantage after the kill onto Finesse, but if you fully
It's a
oversend
really
that,
strong
you're gonna
call, to be
lose
honest.
the advantage you had.
And you still had
Smoke
Paranoia
blocks
as well.
vision
Maybe that could
here.
have been used. This time it's looking like it's going to be
Just
a
contact.
C, front B
No matter
crunch
what,
play
you pretty
from
much normally
Furia.
get a
Let's see if they
trade
decide to
just
full
because of this
send it.
box.
Are they going to be ready for this?
I don't think NRG will be.
Oh boy. The
prowler
crunch.
through, Havoc pops the ult. They're stunned up. They're trying to tuck
Damn,
tail
what a
and get
turn.
away.
What a turn from the flash. Oh my god, bro. You got them all.
Disaster for NRG.
What a call this was, bro. Okay, two chances for
Get to that
Furia.
point.
Dudes, Havoc
Ran
is
down, all 5 members
really
dying
send it.
in
This was a
spawn.
sick turn of the
Not even
flash.
able to leave the barrier. And that 3rd kill from Havoc, full jumping as well. I mean, the turn of the flash.
Bro, look how fast it is. Oh my
man,
goodness, it's
What a
never
time
standing
for
still.
that call.
Great
To
Omen
draw
flash.
that up at a pivotal round
It's
is
a great
insane.
strat.
Now Furia find
Good
themselves
good
on
time
that
to do it as
for
well.
the first time that this roster, this Furia roster, not subs in mind, first time they're in a position to win a map since July 7th of last year.
Unbelievable.
And to do it against NRG, no less.
Ooh,
There's still work to
boy.
be done. One kill traded right back. Havoc has to get out.
Dude, keep an
Dancing
eye on
around the
Heat.
Armageddon
He is
Meanwhile,
here
Heat-
early.
has taken a lot of space. C.
Okay, triggers the
The one
walls, they
benefit
know
for
about
NRG
it.
is that there's nobody playing contain on the northern side of the map, so they can flood
Okay,
out.
I mean, FNS has won the rounds.
Finesse has been hunting here. He's taking all this space.
He-
He's taking things into his own hands.
Honestly,
but
he's not
somehow
going to expect
Pride
someone looking for
knows.
him. Oh, God.
Of course he does.
He's
Now
so
Paul keeping
aware.
it some left to try
I
and
wonder
play
if they heard
savior.
him. I wonder if there was like footsteps here or something early.
Just
They're
two
so
now.
on top
Heat
of it.
drops him
No
into
way,
Lotus.
no way they won this one.
Will fall.
My goodness.
Furia,
Okay,
take Lotus.
Furia take a map. And this was NRG's map.
They figured it out.
And they got
weren't
Pearl
able
next.
to close it out against G2. But something about Lotus for this Furia roster, they actually
Yeah, no, they're good. They're
maneuver
good
around
on
the
this map.
like
They
a
really are good at this
cohesive
map,
unit.
no doubt.
And it's not all just mechanical talent.